welcome back, friends at home. We did this recording because I wanted you to see a solution from one of your classmates in school, as opposed to me just making a Zoom video and showing you a solution. So this is from one of your classmates at school, and you can see that they drew an array, and they separated it right here. I love that. And they labeled this squash, and so the top part are the 9 rows of squash, and they wrote this number sentence for the top. 9 times 8 equals 72. All right? Then they did one more row. They labeled it watermelon. I think, how many of you like the labels? The labels really help you understand the problem. How many of you would think it would be a good idea to add that to your drawing? So if you think that's a good idea, go ahead and add it to your drawing. This person wrote their number sentence for this last row. They wrote 8 times 1 equals 8. And so there are 8 watermelon plants, there's 72 squash, and then they came over here and they wrote this great number sentence, 72 plus 8 equals 80. They did this algorithm. So remember, you don't necessarily have to have this, but you should have this, okay? So 72 plus 8 equals 80, but I love the way they did both, and this is the number sentence, this is the algorithm. And then they gave us a great target sentence. Henry has 80 plants in all. 72 of them are squash and 8 are watermelon. I'd say the student went above and beyond. Okay? What would you like to give a trophy to this student for? What do you think they did well? What should they be recognized for? Kim? The array. Their picture is awesome. As soon as I started reading in my word problem that there were 9 rows, I started thinking, I need to draw an array for this with 9 rows. So picture is awesome. Let's give this student another trophy. Corbin, what would you like to give us? Pardon? They're number sentences. So they wrote 1, 2, 3 number sentences. So the number sentences are great. I love the way they label them with an NS as well. One more trophy. What would you like to give them a trophy for, Raga? Okay, the labels, the squash and the watermelon. So I love the labels as well. If I had more trophies, we could give this person a trophy for their great target sentence. They didn't just put 80. They put 80 plants in all, and they told you 72 were squash and 8 were watermelon. So really nice job by this student. So thank you so much. There are other ways to solve it at home, boys and girls, but I thought this was a very thorough one. One thing you could do is you could do your skip counting along the rows. You can do 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and then do one more 80. So that would be another thing you could add to your drawing if you wanted to. All right, boys and girls at home, we hope that helped you, and thank you to Ori Vic School for sharing your work.